Welcome back to AFAX, #1 stop to entertainment and trending news. Now, the past couple of hours, a lot has been happening when it comes to Jamie and Nikki. After 4 years after they went their separate ways, Jamie put out a video on his YouTube channel, and this was a total surprise and a shocker to many. Jamie shared why he decided to leave Nikki, and what we got to hear is that he was going through a very abusive relationship. There were cheating allegations. She had apparently been texting with her ex-boyfriend, someone that he had thought they had ended communication with. Now, there was no concrete evidence about the cheating, but we can get to hear him through the video evidence that he put out that he was telling Nikki, "You cheated," and all those things. So he vocalized the cheating, but we never got to see perhaps maybe text between Nikki and this alleged person, perhaps photos or videos. So that is where we did not get when it comes to the cheating. Maybe he has more receipts that he has kept because he did not want to put too much on the internet. Now that Nikki has decided that she will be talking, who knows what will be happening. When it comes to the domestic violence, that is something that we got to see a little bit, and Nikki herself, through the text messages that Jamie put out, she admits that she had hit him. The other thing was that many people had taken the narrative when they had broken up that Jamie was abusive towards her physically. And this rumor actually stemmed when he had gone to court and someone saw something written, family violence. Jamie was there alone. It was a very private session, and they felt he had done something wrong. So what we got to see is that it's actually Jamie who filed this application against Nikki. Besides that, there were a couple of things. We saw how Nikki spoke to him, saying that he has no family, he has no friends, he is nothing, he has never been anything. Jamie had also alleged that they had an agreement when it comes to one parent having a birthday and the child is with the other parent. The parent who is celebrating the birthday can have the child from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And Jamie, for his 40th birthday, which was very special to him, had organized something with his girls. What had happened is that Nikki had allegedly booked an appointment with the dentist after Jamie had given her a heads up that he will be spending his birthday with the girls from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And he shared his proof for that. He books an appointment, and then 15-20 minutes later, she texts to say that the girls have a dentist appointment. That makes the plans that he had with the girls pretty much cancelled because the appointment was set at 5 p.m. at the dentist, and he needs to get the kids back by 6 p.m. And of course, some of the altercations that they had, which we got to see Nikki in a different light because she's such a sweet, loving, soft-spoken person for those who have followed her. And these videos showed a different kind of Nikki.
You have to.
But that proves you don't care about these kids. Because
No, it proves I do because I'm protecting their safety. I'm the one protecting their safety.
The thought of a police last time. Did you not hear her last time?
I'm protecting the children from their safety. You've been violent. You've hit me in front of them. You've abused me in front of them.
That does not make them violent people. Let me remind you right now who you are. You are not shit. You ain't never been shit from day one. You will never be shit, you motherfucker. Try me. Fucking keep trying me.
I'm not trying you. I'm trying to be fair, and I'm trying to protect my safety and the kids' safety.
I will expose your ass. I swear to God I will. Keep fucking trying me, Jamie. I swear to God. No. I've had enough of this motherfucking shit. At the police station.
I think the only person who can be exposed is you. You're the cheater. You're the violent person. But I'm not doing that because I don't want my kids to have to see the real you on the internet.
Calm down.
Out of the house, Nikki. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave the house, Nikki. Please leave the house.
Look at you.
Please leave. Please leave the house. Please leave the house. This is violence. You've got the kids in your hands. Leave the house right now.
This is exactly what he wanted.
Leave the house right now.
This is exactly what he wanted.
Leave the house.
And look, he's getting video
Leave the
evidence.
house.
This has been planning this.
Leave the house.
He has been planning
Leave
this
the house.
from day one.
Leave the house. Leave the house. The children don't deserve to see this.
I think you need to take responsibility. Okay, yeah. All right.
Leave the house.
You guys will never see my kids again.
That is
You guys will never see my kids again.
that will
Ever.
not
Ever.
That will not happen. Leave the house.
Look at you guys.
Leave the house.
Look at you guys. That's
Leave the
hilarious.
house.
Look.
Leave the house.
Whatever.
Leave the house, Nikki. Leave the house.
This is exactly what you wanted, Jamie.
Leave the
This is
house.
exactly what you wanted. You're actually
Leave the house.
exactly what you wanted.
And this is what I've been putting up with for years. Violence. All of this. And the kids have to see it. That's the sad thing. And never taking responsibility for any of her actions. Caught out trying to cheat on me, and then she acts like this. Instead of saying sorry, instead of trying to make it right. I'm sorry, Mom. You okay?
No, I'm not. Okay.
And that altercation was very heartbreaking for so many people to see, especially when Jamie's mom is tearing up because she is the most sweet, loving grandmother that many people have gotten to see. She has left her husband and moved 2 hours away so that she can be next to her grandkid. Those were some of the things that Jamie had shared, the sacrifices that they have had to make. And this brings us to why he ended up even being an Uber driver, is because his income significantly went down. We have covered a couple of videos when it comes to him putting out statements that his YouTube is not doing well. Sometimes some of the videos that he puts out are not so relatable because the channel was predominantly a family channel, and when he does videos with the girls, those videos do extremely well. And he shared they have come to an agreement that he can only post one family video on all the platforms per week. So that means if he posts one video on Instagram that has to do with the kids, then he cannot post on YouTube, he cannot post anywhere else. And this is where many people are saying, even I had given an advice on that, he doesn't have to put videos with the kids there. He still has a life as a single dad. Now that he is an Uber driver, he can share his experience on that, let people see this new life that he has, which he also did explain that those are the kind of videos that he will be posting, so people need to understand why the content is shifting. And last but not least, he also did share that some of the things that he's been going through is that when their daughter was being registered for kinder, Nikki did that without him. He didn't know where his child was going to, and the reason Nikki gave was that he has no friends, he has no family, he is depressed, and she doesn't trust him. And Jamie put out, why will she not trust him when she is the one who has been violent towards him? And you can hear Nikki say in the background, yeah. So this is like the third time in the receipts that she's admitting to be physically abusive towards Jamie. On the text, she does apologize for hitting him, and then on the other video that she watched, she does say that when Jamie says that she has been physically abusive, she does say that that doesn't make the kids be violent people. So that is the second time. And then in this particular audio clip, she does admit for the third time when he says that she is abusive.
Me from even knowing where Ava goes to kinder. Like, do you know how hard it was?
That's for my own safety. I don't trust you 100%. Like, let's be real.
Over the years, the only person who's ever been violent is you. Like, there's no reason for you to not trust me. Like, what have I ever
Because
done?
you have a whole lot more to lose than me, yeah? Like, I have a whole lot more to lose than you is what I'm saying.
But there's
Like,
nothing...
you don't have family, you don't have friends, like, you're kind of depressed right now, whatever. You know, you don't have your kids, like, you can act out.
You've had that, guys. When he says that over the years you are the only person who has been abusive, she says, yeah. And now that we have pretty much gone through all that, she has broken her silence and she is putting out that she will speak her truth. So it seems like these people have the receipts, and of course, many people are saying, Nikki, it is time you dust off that ring light. We need to hear what exactly is happening. And this is a statement that she put out. It is extremely disappointing that my ex-husband would publish private footage and conversations to try and slander my character. I never intended to speak on my previous marriage for the sake and security of our two little girls. This isn't something I've ever wanted to expose them to. I have done my utmost to shield them. As a mother, my priorities have always been to protect them. However, Jamie has forced me to share my side of the story, the truth and context behind the video and audio recordings. I ask you to please be patient as I intend to address all of these accusations. I want to thank you for those that have been nothing but supportive, my friends and family who have messaged and checked in on me. Thank you. And you've heard it from Nikki that there is truth and context behind these receipts that Jamie put out. I am really looking forward to hear her side. Was she physically abusive towards him and why? I would also like to hear if Jamie has ever been physically abusive towards her. I'm also really looking forward to hear her explanation when it comes to the birthday thing. That was also a bit shady when we get to hear the context from Jamie. When it comes to Jamie doing one family video per week, I really don't care about that. Yes, it affects his income, but when it comes to the kids, both parents, if one parent doesn't want the child on the internet all the time, and they have agreed to that because Jamie says he has agreed to that agreement as well, then he still can be a lifestyle vlogger without parading the kids on social media. So I feel like he still can do that. People have encouraged him, they will support him. We'll still watch those videos, his life as an Uber driver, his life as a single dad. He loves cooking, we can see a little bit of that. He can do Get Ready With Me, he can do cleaning videos. There's a lot of things that he can do around his lifestyle without the kids being there, because people now understand the reason why the kids cannot be so often on the vlogs. Just one. I think he will find a solution when it comes to that. Of course, his income will not be as it used to be, but he can still do what he's passionate about. So I don't know, guys, now that Nikki has said that she's going to speak up, what are some of the things that you're looking forward to hear from her? For me, are those, and of course, she has her side of the story why the marriage came to an end. So I'm really looking forward to hear what she has to say about that, her side of the story. So let's just wait and see how this will play out. I don't know if it will be a back and forth now that Nikki will come out perhaps with her receipts, if Jamie will also react to that video and also bring his other receipts. I don't know if it will be a back and forth, something that we have seen quite often on this YouTube streets when it comes to family ex-couple vloggers going their separate ways and they keep bashing each other on social media. Jamie and Nikki did a pretty good job, and something that many people really commended them for was in the 4 years people knew nothing about why they went their separate ways. They were peacefully co-parenting, at least from what we got to see on social media, and so it was a total shock to see Jamie put out this video. And he has a right to share his story, what he's been going through, why he has not been posting videos, and why he can't afford rent, and why he has decided to take other alternatives when it comes to making money. And that really shows us the effects of divorce sometimes, and also so much lessons to be learned, that don't completely lose yourself in one thing or focus on one thing. In case that thing goes down, can you still make it? He says that he let go of his passion, because during that time that they were popping on YouTube, he would have had an alternative channel just for him, showing his interest, pushing his videography, photography, all that. Right now he would still be doing good because he had also built himself as Jamie the brand. Because when Nikki and Jamie broke up, of course his income, his lifestyle was going to significantly change. Anyway, let's just wait and see how this plays out. You are up to date. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified once of any new uploads. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.